Hello, 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 and welcome to sunny California. I'm just kidding. We're in sunny Tennessee, and it may look like we're poolside right now, but we're not. But we are fruit side with fruit salad. The title of this carb episode is called Fruit Salad, Yummy, Yummy. And boy, is fruit delicious. But fruit is also high in carbs. So today we're going to explore about some of the carbs that are in the fruit salad mixes that you can see at the grocery store or that you may put together. The thing I'm going to tell you that's hard about this particular carb count is that we don't know exactly the amount of each fruit in here. Now on the back of the nutrition facts, they're not going to say a fourth cup of kiwi was used, a fourth of a pineapple was used. This is in bulk. They're going to cut up all the fruit, they're going to put it in a big bowl, and they're going to individually divvy them out into smaller packages. So carb counts are notoriously hard for this, but I'm going to give you some perspective for individual fruits in cups. 1 cup of blueberries is 21 grams of carbs. Keep this in mind, 21. 1 cup diced cantaloupe, 13 grams, a little bit less, right? 1 cup halved strawberries, 12 grams of carbs, less, right? 1 cup of grapes, 16 grams. 1 cup of sliced kiwi, 26 grams. 1 cup of chunked pineapple, 22 grams. And 1 cup diced honeydew melon, 15 grams. I do have to have a quick side story. Honeydew, I was like, really? God, everybody avoids the honeydew. That's not the part of the fruit salad you want. For me, I wanted the pineapple for sure. I didn't want the blueberries. I didn't want the grapes. I wanted the strawberries. I wanted the raspberries. Honeydew is the last on the list, but I learned too that I've been eating the wrong honeydew. You've got to get a really ripe honeydew and it's going to smell good. I've had a good honeydew and now my mind has changed. Also though, melons notoriously are higher on the glycemic index. So what is important to know out of this is that fruits have fructose and they are high in carbs, but they are natural sugars. So I don't think we need to avoid fruits. I think we need to choose fruits in moderation, have fruits at the peak of season and in the location that the fruits are coming from. If we're just being as clean as possible. We don't grow certain fruits here, so they're not going to be natural to where we're eating in East Tennessee as opposed to being on the island of Hawaii. So it's going to be different to what's indigenous to where you live as to whether or not we absorb it and digest it well, A, and whether or not it's going to be in peak season. We eat fruits year-round when fruits are not in season. Things that you can't eat year-round, though, berries. Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. Those are high in antioxidants, and packed with phytoflavonoids. They have high potassium and vitamin C. Those fruits are good for you. And actually, too, with the plant paradox protocol from Dr. Gundry, berries are good. We just need to do things in moderation. So how do I carb count this? It's really going to be individualized. You can always pick through and count and then individually look. You'll see that a cup of blueberries has 21 grams of carbs, but a lot of blueberries are packed into 1 cup, 1 dry cup, as opposed to a cantaloupe, which is going to be sliced heavier for 13 grams of carbs. I do an estimate. I love doing things in fives, and I'd say if I was doing this entire bowl, I'd have anywhere from 35 to 50 grams, if not more, for the entire bowl. But a good guesstimate is going to be 25 to do a serving of what one of these would be if you're having mixed fruit, so about 25 to 30, which isn't bad. Another thing to note too is that strawberries and these blueberries and blackberries and berries, good for you berries, are lower on the glycemic index. Glycemic index is how quickly the sugar gets into your stream to spike your glucose, your internal glucose. And the lower the better. It's a slower, less of a spike. And berries are less than, say, something like bananas, higher on the glycemic index. That measure is by on a scale of 0 to 100, and anything considered, I believe, less than 50 is low, moderates around 50, 56 to 70s, and then low 70s to 100 is high. So choosing foods lower on the glycemic index, less of a sugar spike, less of an insulin response. This has been a very fruitful carb watch. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for enjoying. I'm now going to enjoy this fruit salad poolside on top of the Beverly Hilton in Beverly Hills, California. Thank you so much. Tune in next week.